Hey, what's going on, everybody? I wanted to, my name is Billy, by the way. I wanted to do this quick video for one of my teammates who didn't know how to set up a follow-up sequence and using Aweber. So I figured I would just do this for anyone who wanted to know how to set up a follow-up sequence. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm logged into Aweber and I clicked on Manage List up here. And basically, if you don't have anything, you won't see any of these down here. It will be blank. So the first thing you want to do is just create a list. And once you do that, it's going to load up here. All right. So basically, you want to put your company name. If you don't have one, you can just make one up. And your company website, I need to change that for sure. Um, just change that to what it is now. So here, and once you do that, it'll put the check mark there. So usually you should have a domain. If not, you can go out and purchase one. It's like $10 a year. So it's definitely suggested. Make sure it's going to use your address, so you want to make sure that that's accurate. That's necessary. In your sender name, you want to make sure and put your real name, and then you want to have a domain email. Do not use a free email service like Yahoo or MSN. If anything, use a Gmail. From what I heard, Gmail will work, but you definitely want to go and purchase an email service for your domain. So once you do that, just hit next step. And you want to name your list. Nobody's going to see this. This is just for you to be able to know what list you're going to be using. So we'll just call this a test list. And right here, describe your emails your subscribers are going to receive. Now, when it says your subscribers will see this description where, now when you click on that, it'll tell you where they're going to see it, but they're basically going to see this when they go to unsubscribe. So, if you have a message you want to tell your list before they decide to unsubscribe, you can put that here. So this is the only time they'll see this message. So, you definitely want to put something there. Just say write message for subscribers that are unsubscribing. And we're just going to go to next step. And basically right here, you're not going to be using this here. Well, if you're going to be doing double opt-in, then yeah, you will use this, and you're free to change anything here or leave it as is. They'll fill in this information for you. I don't use this. I turn double opt-in off, and so once you're done with that, just approve message and create list. And then from here, you see here a current list right here at the top. Hopefully you can see that right here. It's a list that you want to create a follow-up for. You want to just click this down arrow and select the list that you want to make a follow-up for, or that you want to broadcast. We'll talk about that on the next video. But for the follow-up here, make sure that you have the current list that you want. And then basically you're going to go to create a message. Actually, sorry about that. Let's back up here. You're going to go to messages and then go down to legacy follow-up series. We can do it through this tab as well, but we're just going to go straight to here. So I'll go to legacy follow-up series, and you have options here. You can use the WYSIWYG or HTML editor if you know a lot of HTML, plain text message, or drag and drop email builder, which is basically just templates. This is what I do, and it's pretty much the easiest. Again, you can watch this little video here that'll explain more about it as well. We're going to go to drag and drop email because that's what I do most of. So we're going to stick with that. Sorry about the loading speed here. So once you're here, you're basically going to input your subject up here, whatever that would be. Obviously, if it's your first one, you want it to be something like welcome, or however they got on your list. So if you were offering a free PDF, you'd want to say something like, "Here's your PDF you requested, or your video you requested, whatever um, whatever you promised them to get them on your list. You'd want that in here, and so obviously you can change that as well. So basically, if you guys are in the super affiliate network, we have, let's see here, in the done for you section. So if you see here, it says click here to access your done for you email follow-up campaign, and that's in your Pro Vault. I'll just kind of go back through it here. So basically, I'm in the Super Affiliate Network. Then you go to My Products and go to the Pro Vault, and you're going to show up here. And then basically, you want to, what was that at? Done for you bonuses. You click on that, and basically, here's your done for you bonuses. So you would click on this done for you email follow up campaign, and that's going to bring you to. Let me make sure. Click on it. It's going to bring you here, and basically you're going. There's Aweber instructions here. So if you want to know more about Aweber or get response here, so these are the formatted emails. So we're going to just click on that, and that's going to open up your 7-day follow-up. So Misha has been kind enough to let us use these. So basically you'd want to this is day one, and then just input them all. So this is a 7-day email follow-up campaign for you, done for you. So I'm just going to click on the first one and basically just copy and paste. What I suggest doing is actually reading the email all the way through and changing as much as you can, at least 30% of the email to sound like it's coming from you. And all the places where they're blue, here and here, and then if you scroll down, here's some more blue. These are where you would put your affiliate links in. So I'm just going to copy a small portion of this and just kind of show you. But essentially, you would copy the whole thing and do what I do 7 times. So let's go ahead and see if I can copy and paste this here. So I'm just going to copy up to here, and I'm going to just right click and hit copy and go back to the message here, and I'm just going to delete that and then just right click and paste. And you see here it put what I copied, it put it in this email. So there could be some some formatting issues, so I would go in and just hit put a space there, probably put another one here. Let's see, this is another space that's messed up. So sometimes that happens when you're copying and pasting, but you just have to go in there. Remember, once you just have to do this once. Once you do it one time, you won't ever have to do it again. It's going to be pretty much on autopilot. So just take the time to do it one time, make it look good, and then you won't ever have to do it again. So this is something like I would do here. You want to keep short, short paragraphs. Obviously we could play with it some more, but just for the purpose of this video here, I'm just going to do it quickly here. So basically, according to that email Misha had, this one was a link. So basically you would just select that, highlight it, and you would go to this little link right here. You can see when I highlight it, it says link. Just click on it and put your affiliate link here. So I'm just going to put in google.com, and you'll see this little arrow pop up telling you that it's a good URL. So just hit OK. So now when you see it, turns it blue and it underlines it. So that means it's now linked. So when somebody in your email clicks on that, they're going to go to your affiliate link. So we'll go ahead and say we'll just put our name here, pretend we've typed it all up, and we're just going to go to save and exit. And from here, we're going to get it set to go out automatically. So the way you do that, and again, you can do this, you're going to do this 6 more times. So down here, you're going to have 6 more different emails. So what you want to do is you want to go to send options. You want to go to add to follow-up series. And you're just gonna double check everything here. It's telling you follow-up number 1 is the welcome message. Your subscribers will get immediately after signing up. So basically, we want to track the clicks on the website, on here. So we want to say add to follow-up series. And what it's going to do is going to add that to the follow-up series. So if you left it with just this one email, every time somebody came and opted into your funnel, they're going to receive this one email. But if you don't have any other emails down here, that's the only one they're going to receive. So you definitely want to always have more than one. So we'll do one more so I can show you what that's going to look like. We'll go to I'll keep it simple here. We're going to go back to legacy follow-up series, and we're going to go to create message. Drag and drop. It should be coming up here. Sorry about the slow internet. So we'll just do this one quick here. So we're just going to leave that like that, but you would basically do the same thing. Change your links. You would go to the email number 2. So we would just click the back button here and then go back to email number 2 and do the same thing. So we're going to put in the subject here and say whatever you want. In the done for you system, it'll give you a subject line, and you can just put that subject line. But we're going to say email number 2, and just save and exit. And then we're going to go to send options, add to follow-up series. And as you see here, it's going to put it on the next day. So which means, the first email they're going to get immediately. This one they're going to get the next day. And so the next email is going to have 2 here, 3, 4, 5, and so forth, so on. But if you want to skip a day, so let's say you want them to get that first initial welcome email, but you don't want them to get another email the next day, then just click this little arrow up, and that means that they'll skip a day, and then on the second day they'll get this next email. So I would do 7 in a row. That's my personal preference. So I'm just going to leave that set to 1. And you have options here. You can you can edit here, and you can change the I'll just show you here. So you can change some of this here, what time they're going to go out. I don't do any of that. I just keep it simple, and I let the system send it out on the next day at any time. And if what I would do is you can hit send messages based on each subscriber's local time. So whatever time they subscribe to you in the first place, it will send these next emails around that same time. So if anything, I would do that and not mess with this. That's up to you. And then just hit add to follow-up series. And it's basically that simple. That's how simple it is to add a follow-up series to Aweber and get your email marketing on complete autopilot here. So anytime somebody opts into your email list, they're going to get this email immediately, and then the next day they're going to get the next email. So when you have your affiliate links in here, that's how you're going to get sales. So if you have any questions, leave a comment in the video section here, and I will get back to you and help you through it. So again, like, comment, and share on this video if it was helpful, or if you think somebody else may find use in it. Have a great day.